Hello friends and strangers, welcome either to or back to my channel. This is the first time in quite a while that I have greeted you guys with a bare face, so you're welcome. But the reason for that is today I'm going to be showing you a start to finish going out glam look. It's super easy once you follow a tutorial, it's great for beginners, and it's just going to make your night out look amazing, because I know pubs are reopening in the UK and I know a lot of people are panicked because they've had 3 months without makeup, and now their mates are saying, hey, let's go to the pub, and they're like, oh my god, what do I do? So hopefully this is something. If not, I hope you enjoy the video anyway, I don't know. So to start with, I'm going to use my tea tree oil from the Body Shop. Everything I use, as always, will be in the description below. With this, I don't really have a set way of putting it on. Sometimes I use like a cotton bud, or not a cotton bud, a cotton pad. Today I'm using a dried baby wipe because it's like the only thing I have at my disposal, and you just squirt a bit of that on and just rub your face with it. So as you can probably see, my skin is not the best. I do have acne, and I do have a very old video with me explaining why I don't care that I have acne. But I do have it, it's not a secret. So I have to take extra steps to prep my skin before putting makeup on, because I don't want another outbreak, or to, like, I want this to be covered up. So yeah, I do an extra step. Most people just start straight off with their primer. I make sure I have a toner or a skin cleanser beforehand, because I just don't want any acne showing through. And obviously sometimes it is like, you know, if I had a particularly bad breakout, it is going to be really hard to do that. But with this, I don't have any particularly prominent spots today, so fingers crossed. Right, so then I'm going to go in with my primer. I just squirt like a pea-sized amount onto my hand and just use my fingers. Cool, once that's on, you're going to need like 30 seconds for it to dry, so just sit back, get ready for the next step, and just wait. Right, that's dry. So once you're happy that it's dried, you can take your concealer. I go for the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. I absolutely adore it. It is like my life and saviour at this point. So just going to put a little bit under the eyes to cover up my bags, a little bit on the chin and the bottom of my cheeks to cover up my spots, and then this T-zone. And then I'll just take my damp beauty blender and blend. Once that is blended, you can move on to your foundation. I am currently using the Max Factor Lasting Performance Touch Proof in the colour 102. I really like this. It's very velvety, I suppose. It's not matte, but kind of. It's not shiny either. I don't know, I just really like this foundation, and it's super cheap, as are all the products that I use on this channel, because, you know, I do makeup for those on a budget. So you can just take that, again, another pea-sized amount on your hand, and start blending. So now your foundation is all on, nice and blended. You can go in with your contour. I use the natural bronzer in the shade 22 from Rimmel London. And what I do for this is I grab brush number 8 from the DU Care collection, as always, link in the description. And I just simply spin it, blow on it, and contour. Now the way I contour is very much doing like a 3, so you can suck in, go along your cheekbone like that, and then come up along the side, through your hairline, and then below underneath on your neck, like that. Once you're all contoured nicely, you can grab your face powder. I'm using the Rimmel London Stay Matte in shade number 4, Sandstorm. I would usually use number 2, which I believe is Rose something. But I'm using number 4 because I have got a slight tan. I don't know, you probably can't see it because my tans look like nothing to everyone else, but to me, I know it's there. So I am just using a slightly darker shade for the summer. And that is your base done. So hopefully that wasn't too difficult. Hopefully everyone understood that. And now I'm going to go in and do the rest of my face, which is the scary bit. So I'm going to start with my eyebrows. As always, I'm using the NYX Professional Eyebrow Gel in the shade Blonde because blonde. And for this, I am just going to use a angled brush. I'm quite a fan of this one. It's just like a random one I got from Primark. Otherwise, I use number 12 from the UK collection if I can't find my Primark one. And I just have a little spoolie. This one I got from Tiger. I think it was a set of 3 for 50p. And I just use this to brush my eyebrows upwards. Squeeze it a little bit out. Make sure your eyebrows are brushed upward. A little tiny bit on the tip and just sculpt a line underneath. You want small movements to mimic hair as much as possible. This is the one bit that I will really say, take your time on. With everything else you can do it quite quickly, but with this you just have to go for it. You can't really rush this, or especially I can't, so just take your time, do small little movements. Hopefully something that looks like an eyebrow will take shape. Don't be afraid to keep using your spoolie to blend and to brush your eyebrows up, and just generally to make it all come together. After you've done your brows, I would recommend a quick once over of that area with your powder, just to sort of set it in place, if that makes sense. I know my eyebrows are not the best. As I said, that is a source of much disappointment and sadness for me. So hopefully your eyebrows look a bit better than mine do right now. But given what I was given to work with, I'd say I'm pretty impressed myself. Also, if you have any bits of runaway gel, just grab your sponge and just smooth them out. Okay, now it's on to the fun bit, the bit I actually like. So this is the eyes, and I'm going to use the Golden Skies palette because this has all the browns in it. And I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush. I'm gonna be using this one also from Brushworks HD. I will try and find the link and put it in the description, but if I can't, I'm really, really sorry. And I'm just gonna start off with the color Sand. So you just take that on your brush, tap your brush to make sure all the excess comes off, and then just small circular motions around just to sort of prepare the area. Once you are happy with the prep work, you can go in with a slightly different fluffy brush. I'm again using this one from Brushworks HD. I'm really sorry. All my DU Care brushes have been washed yesterday, so they're not quite dry yet for me to use, so just bear with me. And I'm going to use the colour Warmth. Make sure you get all the excess off, and again, small circular motion. And then the colour Soulful. Every time you introduce a new colour, just go slightly a little bit further down than you did before, just to create a nice gradient effect. And that's actually also the colour we're going to go underneath the eyes with. So grab just a little bit more of Soulful and just very gently sweep your waterline. Okay, and from there we can go to the colour Deepen, which is a much darker brown than the other two we just used. So this is going to be very much stronger and more pigmented, so keep that in mind and keep your circular movements small. You want to do this one sort of half on the crease, half on the lid. Like so. And then the colour Mystery, and that I'm just going to do on my eyelid on the outside and just sweep it in. Once you're happy, you can just wipe off your brush and go back in with the colour Warmth and just blend everything out at the top. The lighting is making this look a lot redder than it actually is in real life. It is much more of a nudish brown in real life, so please don't panic. Alright, once you've done that, it is time for the scary bit. So you're going to need your concealer and you're going to need a little flat brush. So I'm going to be using the number 25 in the collection. I'm just going to be putting a little concealer on there and just carving out where my crease is to halfway. Like that. And the reason for that is because we are going to be using a nice shimmer now. So you're going to need a flat brush. This is from a Lorac collection, a flat brush. And I'm going to be using the colours Desire and Autumn. So starting with Autumn because it is the lightest. That is what's going to be coming in from the outside. Now with shimmers, you really have to tap and blow to get the extra pigment off because there is a lot of extra pigment. That right from the inner corner. Make sure to get some on your inner corner too. You can pack that in to about a third of the way across your eye. And then the colour Desire, which is a slightly darker shimmer, and that's what's going to be what blends them together. Now it's time for the eyeliner. If you want, actually, yeah, sorry, just deciding. Yeah, I am going to use eyeliner, and I am going to use the Rimmel London Exaggerate eyeliner in the colour black. And with this, you have to do a wing, so be careful. And I am just going to do a little bit, a real thin line along the bottom. I always try to meet my eyebrow, so I like to see where the end of my eyebrow is, and I try to draw a straight line to it. Doesn't always work, but usually does. Your wings are supposed to be sisters, not twins, so don't worry. Same as eyebrows, don't worry if they're not completely even. And now from there, you will take your eyelash curler and curl your eyelashes. I'm using the Take You High by Sleek mascara in the colour black. And I just blink that on. I know you're probably not supposed to blink it on, but I do. Just because that's the easiest way for me to get it on my eyes. So, and the other eye. Now this is the part where I would usually say get your false eyelashes, but since this is going to be a look for beginners, I'm not going to do that because I don't know about you, but when I was first starting off with makeup, I could not use false eyelashes to save my life. And also you don't really need them with this look because it is such a bold eyeshadow. So yeah, don't do those if you don't want them. I wouldn't recommend lipstick just because it is already such a bold eye look. If you are going to go for lipstick, I would try and match the second colour, the one that's underneath your eye. And to do that, I'm using the Ariel by Colourpop lipstick. And I'm just going to very quickly run that over. So you see it just matches. But again, I would only recommend lipstick if you have got a colour that matches the underneath shade of your eye. And luckily I do for this look. So that is everything. I guess I could do a montage, but there's probably not really any need because you can see and you've been here since the beginning. So it's not really like a transformation that needs a montage because you've seen it happen in real time. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope if anyone ever follows this tutorial that it really helped and that you get a million billion compliments because you deserve it. Thank you so much for watching. My socials are in the link below. As always, please follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and yeah, subscribe please. That's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.